Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Shri Padavallava Narasimha Saraswati. Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Guru Brahma.
Wait, we will go there. Give me a second. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Now let us sit straight. Padmasana. Let us do our meditation. Back has to be really, really straight. Neck straight. And okay, today for 2 minutes you are going to put your vision on the nose, this tip of the nose. Okay, tip of the nose. Remove your glasses. Okay, if you are having glasses, remove the glasses and only look at the tip of the nose, nothing else. For 2 minutes. Okay, at least till I say what you say, Sarva Gayatri mantra. When I say Dharma, then you can close your eyes. Okay, Vithala, put the glasses away, please.
I'm helping the
And have the chin mudra. And as you are breathing in, your tummy should. As you are breathing in, your tummy
the
should.
opposite of what it actually should.
No.
Do you know?
It actually should do this, whereas we are doing.
Do you know circulation?
No, Vithal. Nana, I can't hear you, Nana. For some reason. Akshara. When you are breathing in, your tummy should go out. And when you are breathing out, your tummy should go in. That is the right way of breathing. When you are all babies, we were all babies also. We all breathed like that. And as you grew up, we forgot that. So we have to get it back to that.
Well, that's not necessarily possible.
Vithala, doing that gets us rid of so many diseases. Please put it away. Please put it away and do not make any sound.
Give me my
Okay, now let us start. Sit up straight. Make sure you are turning towards east or north. First preference is east. Vithala, sit. Vithala, please turn to.
Your face.
Turn your body towards east. Okay, I'm going to take your internet away. I'm going to take your internet away.
You told me.
No. Where is the chin mudra? Why are you touching the glasses? No. I'm going to start now. 1, 2, 3, start. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhim Yana Prachodayat. Now close your eyes. Om Dram Dattaya Namaha. As you are breathing in, your tummy should go out. As you are breathing out, your tummy should go in. Om Dram Dattaya Namaha. Om Dram Dattaya Namaha. As you are breathing in, your tummy should go out. As you are breathing out, your tummy should go in. Om Dram Dattaya Namaha. Your neck has to be straight. Back has to be straight.
We heard.
I'm talking to everybody. You don't talk. You concentrate. You think only that you are not this body. You are not even this mind. You have to think that. And try to feel the pulse at the tips of your fingers. Om Dram Dattaya Namaha. 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 Om Dram Namaha. Om Ganaadhyaksha Namaha. Slowly come out. With your hands. Rub your hands.
You should slowly come out.
Keep them on your eyes. You should not have kept your glasses. Nana, Kirtana, if you are facing south towards while you are listening, do not do that.
How do
Okay?
you know if she's facing south?
I just know. Okay?
No, no.
I know. When I look at her, I know. Vithal, you do not tell me. Okay? I am the teacher here. Please. Stop being a. Okay.
Everywhere.
Vithala, please sit in Sukhasana. No, not like that. That's not Sukhasana. No. Like, foot. This. Okay. Keep the. Lock it. Okay. I'm not able to see your posture, Karna Kirtana. If I have to correct it, just in case. Okay. Put it in front of your Manipuraka chakra. Don't let it touch the body, but it can be in front of it. And let us take again. As you are breathing in, your tummy should go out. As you are breathing out, your tummy should go in. We will do 10 cycles of that. Okay. Inhalation, 10, I mean, one inhalation or an exhalation, 10 cycles like that. Vithal,
I was waiting.
stop dancing.
I'm waiting.
Om Brahmanda Namaha. 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 Slowly come up. Now, let us do the Anulom Vilom. Keep your two fingers here. Yeah. And with the thumb, you close the right nostril. With the ring finger, you close the left nostril. Okay. First thing is, you first let the air and all out of the lungs fully. And then close your right nostril completely and breathe in with your left first. And then let the air out of the right out. And breathe in with your right and left out. That is one whole cycle. We will do 9 more cycles like that. Right in, left in, right out. I'm sorry. Right in, left out. Left in, right out. Right in, left out. left in, right out, right in, left out. Make sure you are filling your lungs completely and letting the air out of the lungs completely. Put your, how should you sit? Again, how are you supposed to sit? Come here. Turn completely towards east. Okay, and now lock it like this. Try to feel the pulse at the edges, tips of your fingers. Shri Amriteshwaraya Namah Shivaya. 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 Slowly come out. No? Vajrasanam. Remember, you have
The
to.
way of the turtle hunt.
You have to sit on your knees like this.
I am not.
This way.
I value my feet.
And step breathing. Right? Step breathing meaning, Kirtana? Like that. Got it? Yeah.
Too short.
Slowly, come on. Don't ever make any sudden movements while we are doing these things. You have to make.
I
slow
can't even
movements.
control
Vithal.
my feet.
That you need to practice every day, Vithal. Okay, only reason, guys. Remember one thing. Why is Auntie asking every time to sit, turn towards the east, turn towards the um, never turn towards the south while learning something. While we are learning, trying to learn something, all, all directions, everywhere Paramatma is there. I am not saying Paramatma is not there. I'm not. It's not. Everything is Paramatma. That's a different thing. But Vithal, listen without making any noise, without giving any expressions.
I'm breathing.
I cannot look at your antics all the time. Hmm. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Come on. So now the reason is if you are learning something and you want to retain it, you don't want to forget everything you learned, right? Okay, if you want to retain it, you have to turn towards the east. You have to turn towards east and listen and learn. Anna, echoing near your Endra Akshara.
Not echoing, there's people talking.
No, it's me only talking. I can hear myself talking. That's the reason. Hmm. Okay, and so this is the reason. If you turn towards south, you tend to lose that memory quickly. Okay, because south is the direction where different stuff happens in that direction. Okay, everything is, yeah.
And what?
Sometimes when you actually go west also, like when you are everybody, your mothers might have told you, your parents or grandparents, they might have told you never put your head towards north and sleep, because when you wake up you are not supposed to look at the south. And at the same way, you are not supposed to put your head in the west and sleep. You should not get up and look towards east. Never. Even that also should not happen. Okay, if they say that if people put their head in the west and sleep, what happens is slowly they will become sick. Slowly their illnesses will come and all. So that is the reason why you have to put your head in the south, okay, or in the east. Okay, first preference is south, so you can wake up and look at north. Okay, that's how it is. Second preference is east. You wake up and look at the west.
Then
Okay, these are the very, these are the,
okay.
with help.
Okay.
When you are learning, you are supposed to always turn towards east. Okay, that is how it is, because you want to retain the knowledge that you are learning. You are understanding, right? Why I'm telling you this stuff? This is basic. Okay, you might question it because it's all there in the Vedas. Okay, it is all there in the Vedas. If you are learning something, turn towards east and do it. That is how it is. Okay, now let us come to our verses. Make note of this stuff. Okay, that is one thing I would say. Now, Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswatyai Namaha, Sri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Sri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhutanaavahai Tejasvinavadhityamastu ma Vishwavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वम् अवाङ्मानसगोचरम् रक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रम् अतर्क्यं त्रैपुत्रम् ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः. I can see some Reshwant. Hello, Namaskaram. You are coming to the class for the first time. I understand. I suggest after the class you go to the first video, like first videos, and just go through them. So there will be some practice of these verses also. Okay. Then it will not be a problem. Slowly we practice. As you keep on practicing, it will come to you. नारायण व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay? Anyone. गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्. व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं. व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. Now, these are the early morning slokas. Okay, one more time I will try to remind you. You have to look at your hands as soon as you get up from the bed, and you have to say this slokam first. Say it together. Karagre vasate lakshmiः करमध्ये सरस्वती करमूले स्थिते गौरी प्रभाते करदर्शनम्. When you are touching the ground floor, I mean, at that time you have to say Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Padasparshyam Kshamaswame. That means you are asked, I told you, I told the meaning of those verses also. I don't want to waste my time telling it again. Please go back and listen to it so that way it will be easy for you. Now, this is the next sloka that you have to say, where we are seeking all the Trimurtis and the Navagrahas for giving us a good morning. Brahma Murari Tripurantakascha Bhanu Syasi Bhumi Suto Budhascha Guruscha Shukrasya Nirahu Ketavaha Kurvantu Sarve Mama Prabhatam. Now, this is the verse we have to say while we are taking bath. गंगे च यमुने कृष्णे गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिंधु कावेरी जलेऽस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. One do we do? Okay, let us just do this for today. Repeat after me, please. Om Indradi अष्टदिक्पालक देवताभ्यो नमः. So, one thing is, we say 8 directions, but there are actually 10. We can say that, but everywhere it is Paramatma only. Luckily, we discussed about directions. I did not even have the idea that we are going to. So, in the east, the ruler of the east direction is Indra. Okay, ruler who is in the east direction is Indra, and in the southeast, Agneya, that is Agni. It got the name because Agni is the ruler, hence it got the name Agneya.
Do this, but it first.
No. Let me do it. You are not the teacher. Okay, yes. In the south, it is Yama. Yama is the god of death. Okay, and he lives in the Puram called Indra lives in the Puram called uh, Amaravati. Okay, and Yama lives in the Puram called Samyamanipuram. Okay, and southwest is Nairuti. Nairuti. Is that? Nairuti. And Nirruti is the ruler of at that place. And west is Varuna. Who? I'm going to ask you questions in this. West is Varuna. Varuna is god of water. Okay, that's it. God of water. Remember this because this will help you later. Northwest is Vayavya. Say that? Vayavya. Okay, and the ruler is Vayu. Vayu, hence the name Vayavya. Okay, Vayu meaning wind. North is Kubera. Say that? Kubera. Kubera is god of riches, you can say. And he, I told you last class also, I told you, I think, when Parasurama was going to Kailasam, there was a Alakapuri there. Kubera lives in the Alakapuri. Kubera is the one who lives in the Alakapuri. And the whole story of it, we will talk about it in Uttarakanda. A little bit of Kubera will come there. And I told you there is his previous life story in Skanda Purana also, that also will talk. Northeast is Ishana. See that?
Ishana.
Okay, up is Brahma. Down is Vishnu. Center is Shiva. You guys remember like how remember how I told you like uh, Shiva manifested by in the Karna Sahasra Kavacha story. I told you that. Okay, how Shiva manifested like a big fire pillar. Okay, so remember that. So any questions here? No, right? I hope you remember. This is something which I already told you, but still. Sriheramba Ganapataye Namaha. Sriheramba Ganapataye Namaha. Sriheramba Ganapataye Namaha. Deenarthavachakah kescha. Rambah palakavachakah. Deenanam paripalakam. Herambam pranamamyaham. When you're doing this, try to remember that Kalahakanti story, Mushtika story, right? All those stories you have to remember when we are doing that thing. Again, Kanna, you can go back and listen from day one. If you listen, Reshwant, you will understand all the stories what we are doing. This one, yeah. शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये गजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदं तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तमुपास्महे. Here, which story should you remember? I know only Akshara can tell, or maybe you tell, hopefully. How Uchishta Ganapati is born. Uchishta Ganapati, how remember Parvati Amma was doing Putraka Vrata or Nanda Vrata, and at that time
Curse and
Vishnu
his
himself came, and hence they named him Vishnu. Okay, when Vishnu himself came as a baby. Now, Shodasha Ganapati Stotra. सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो गणाधिपः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः बालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डः शूर्पकर्णः हेरम्बः स्कन्दपूर्वजः षोडशैतानि नामानि यः पठेत् शृणुयादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा सङ्ग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते. Make sure when you are saying Bhalachandraha, say that Bhalachandra.
Palachandra.
Or Bhalachandra. Bhala, same thing. Okay, Bhalachandra, both mean the same thing. But never say Phalachandra. Okay, Fa is not there in our vocabulary in that thing. Okay, why I am telling you is don't try to, people when we are saying the verses, we just rush by, okay, let us just say it, it's done. Okay, that has been the trend forever. That has been the trend forever. Instead of that, if we can stop ourselves and if we can get the entire picture of the story here, like what happened and all, and if you live with the story at that time, you know what happens? that takes us closer to Paramatma, right? Yes or no? If you think about it, you will be in the story. You are in the story thinking, oh, Vishnu came, he became like a small baby on the bed, and then Amma lifted him, and then he became this big, and like that. Like that, if you try to remember all of that, then you will be caught there for a moment, and you were in touch with Paramatma at that time. That is what we want. We do not want to learn. Learning versus anybody can do. Okay, learning versus anybody can do. Seriously. Okay, don't think that learning versus is the point. Okay, connecting to Paramatma with the verses is the point. Are you understanding what I am trying to tell you? Okay, because anybody can take something and read. Okay, if you don't know, you don't have to memorize it. You can just read, or you can, if you are much clever, okay, you have the memory power, you can memorize it. Yeah, but what is the point if you don't know the meaning of it, right? Like how we talked about. Okay,
Learning it.
learn.
That's the point.
No, no, no. Learning. Why are you learning it? Why are you
No.
learning all these things?
To know.
To know, to learn about Paramatma. That is the whole point. Okay, even I am telling you, one story is sufficient if you connect to it properly with that's it. If one story is sufficient in order to attain Paramatma, but you have to connect to it deeply and properly, correctly. Now, when listening to this sloka, what should we remember?
Shani.
Shani looking at our Ganesha and Ganesha's head becoming up and becoming like this, and then elephant head coming and replacing that. Do not ever forget the things you learned. Okay, that's one thing I'm telling you again and again. Try to remember that. Konam Neelanjana mandachesta prasarinam Martanda Sambhutam Namasyami Sanaischaram. From Siva Purana. Again, I don't have to tell you all these things. Go back and you will. Okay, let us say it together. Gananjayaya Namaha. Ganapataye
Namaha. He
Namaha.
Namaha.
Dharanidharaya Namaha. Mahaganapataye Namaha. Lakshyapradaaya Namaha. Vipraprasadaya Namaha.
Namaha.
Amoghasiddhaya Namaha. Amitaya Namaha. Mantraya Namaha. Chintamanaye Namaha. Ye
Namaha.
Mangalaya Namaha. Bijaya Namaha. Ashapurusaya Namaha. Varadaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Kasyapaya Namaha. Nandana
Namaha.
Acha Siddhaya.
Namaha. Vinayakaya Namaha.
Jai Bol Shri Mahaganapati Swami ki Jai. So chanting these 21 names give the results of doing the Ganesha Sahasranama Stotra. Sahasranama meaning 1000 names. By just chanting these slokas, yeah, 21 lines, 21 names of Ganesha, you will get that result. Okay, we talked about that.
Why is Uchishta in that?
Uchishta is not in that. That's what. That's
Then according to you, he's the greatest.
He is not according to me, according to the Puranas. And when they say it, you have to believe in that. The faith. What are the two things that are very much required to learn these lessons? To learn about Radha, Titiksha. Okay, and Bhakti. Bhakti also, of course. Okay. Vithala, all there are 1000 names of Ganesha. Okay. Can you chant all 1000 names every day?
Yes, but I have Uchishta in there.
Uchishta, you did Shuklam Bharadaram. That itself, there itself, Uchishta Ganapati came. Okay, Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum, Uchishta Ganapati is there. You have to understand that. That is the whole internal meaning of it. Now, let us go to this one. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranatye
Klekshanaashaya
Govindaya
Govindaya
Namo
Namo
Namaha.
Namaha.
So this is the Tribhangi form that I was telling you about, like one here and one here, one curve here and one curve here. He bends his face like this. And then Here, in this waist area 1 and in the foot area. Tribhangi. Three. And now this form. Krishnaya Yadavendraya Jnanamudraya Yogine Nathaya Minishaya Namo Vedanta Vedine. What should you remember when we are trying to do this? We have to remember the Akshara. Can you please tell me?
The food.
The
Sri
Yo
Krishna Premamruta Stotra. Right? Sri Krishna. Say it everybody. Sri Krishna
Premamrut Stotra.
Premamruta Stotra. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. What Ganapati did we did, Amma? Last class?
Dhumaketu.
Dhumaketu. Okay. Okay, you can tell me Dhumaketu means what?
One who burns all the obstacles and is pure as fire.
He is pure as fire. Excellent. Yes, that is true. He is pure as fire. That is one thing. Okay, again, for those who are freshly listening, please go back and listen to everyday's class. So you will not miss anything. I do not want you missing anything. Okay, because we are learning a lot and I don't want to repeat myself again. Anyway, I will repeat myself by asking questions. Shh. Can you be quiet? Now, so we are doing 16 names in the Shodasa Ganapati Stotra. We did Sumukhascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodarascha Vikato Vignarajo Ganadhipaha Dhumaketur. We did that. Okay, Dhumaketu also means comet. We talked about that also. Comet meaning comets are generally disastrous and are known, like when you see comet, it means misfortune or something like that. Dhumaketu Ganapati causes danger to those who harm the worlds. Okay, he rides on a horse, and I also told you that he is in grey color. Okay, that is the difference in Dhumaketu from other forms. And Dhumaketu also burns the smoke of Sankalpa and Vikalpa, and he grants the Agni called knowledge. We talked about that also. Now, the next name, Ganaadhyaksha. Is that? Ganaadhyaksha. And there are two meanings for this name. There are how many meanings? Two meanings. So he is the captain or leader of all the things that can be counted. Gana meaning counting. You count. The things that you can count. Okay, whatever things that you can count in this entire world. Okay, all those things that can be counted. Everything can be counted, right? If you know the maximum number, let us say. Sometimes you do not know also. So he is the leader of all those things that can be counted. And the second one is he is the leader of Pramatha Ganas. Say Pramatha Ganas. Pramatha Ganas. These are some of the Ganas that are near Shiva. Some of the Ganas that are near Shiva, they are known as Pramatha Ganas. There are several Ganas near Shiva. If you remember in the Parasurama story, we have been covering that. Whereas here, if you remember, there is one more name we did before Dhumaketu, where we talked about Ganaadhipa. Ganaadhyaksha. Both are similar. Ganadhipa, we talked about how some forces are really, what do you say, extremely powerful, right? Anybody, Akshara, you want to tell me?
So Ganadhipam, there's many Ganas, and if they're not supervised, they will cause
They will
destructions.
cause trouble and they were like we want to drink all the water in the world, destroy the world. They are like that, and they only listen to Ganesha. Okay, so hence Ganadhipa. Here, Ganadhyaksha, the difference is he is the leader of all those things that can be counted. Number one. Number two, he is the leader of the Pramadha Ganas.
So he's not the leader of her hair?
He is the leader of your hair. If you want, you can count all the things. Yeah, whatever that can be
impossible.
counted. That can be counted. Whatever that can be counted. It's limited only, right? Whatever you say. So these are Ganas near Shiva. Shiva himself said like this to Ganesha once. This verse I am going to say that is from Siva Puranam. And it is in Kumara Khandam. Just listen to the verse. Tvannama vighnahantrutve sreshtham chaiva bhavatviti mama sarvaganaadhyakshah sampujyastvam bhavaduna. Okay. your name will become famous for removing obstacles. This Shiva is telling that to Ganesha. Your name will become famous for removing obstacles. From now onwards, you will become the leader of my Ganas and will be worshipped with devotion. And because of this boon blessed by Shiva, Ganapati became Ganaadhyaksha. Okay, this is how he became Ganaadhyaksha. Okay, how did he become Ganaadhyaksha? Means Shiva gave him a boon. So Ganapati Samhita, there is another grantham or book called Ganapati Samhita. It says that Ganapati is called as Ganaadhyaksha as he is the founder and protector of Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Okay, make note of these things. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. These are the four Purusharthas. Every one of us, every human being is working for those things only. Okay, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So he is the founder and protector of these four things. And not only that, Asura, Deva, Nara, Naga, Ganas. Okay, Deva meaning Devatas, we all know that. Asura meaning not those who are not Devatas, like Rakshasas or demons. You can say demons, you don't say demons. That is the English version of saying, but we say Asura. Okay, and Nara meaning people like us, people. Naga meaning snakes. Okay, these are all different kind of beings. So all these things, for them also, he is the founder and protector. Okay, and for Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Ganas, for those groups also. Okay, for those groups also, he is the founder and protector. And for Deva, Asura, Nara, Naga, Ganas also, he is the founder and protector. Hence, he is known as Ganaadhyaksha. That is the reason why he is known as Ganaadhyaksha. Okay, that is another. And there is another definition that states that Mahattatvadi Ganampatihi. Ganapatihi Nirguna Saguna Brahma Gananampatihi. There is another definition also that says that he is the head of the groups, Ganas. Ganas meaning groups, which are known as Mahattattva, say that, Mahattattva and others, and also Saguna, Nirguna, Brahma Ganas. Nirguna, Brahma Ganas. So Ganadhiksha has a lot of spread there, right? So he became Ganaadhyaksha because of Shiva's boon. And he is the founder and founder and protector for Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Ganas, and Deva, Asura, Nara, Naga, meaning people and as well as serpents, all these groups. And another definition is he is the head of the Ganas, which are known as the Mahattattva and others, and also Saguna and Nirguna Brahma Ganas. Got it? This is for the Ganaadhyaksha. Now let us come back to our, where are we? Parasurama story. Guys, Parasurama story has been happening for several days. I request you not to miss even a small part of it. What do you say, Akshara?
Where we stopped?
Huh?
Are you asking about where we stopped?
No. What do you say about missing all the stuff?
Let's go back and watch it.
Go back and watch it, yeah. But go back and watch it. Yes, yeah. No, I'm not going to tell everything again. Okay, I cannot do that. Okay, because it's very difficult to tell. Okay. It is really a boon to be able to listen to this. But I'm going to ask you some questions. Only I'm pretty sure Akshara and Vithal, I hope they can answer. Okay. Why did Parasurama get Trailokya Vijaya Kavacha?
To defeat, to like go against the Shiva Kavacha that all the kings have.
Shiva Kavacha is protected by all the kings. Is protecting all the kings. So he has to get something that is equal to that. And who gave him the, let Vithala answer. Who gave him the Trailokya Vijaya Kavacha?
Shiva.
Shiva gave him. Now, did he get success because of that? Did he get success?
No.
No. And what did he have to do?
You had to go to Agastya again.
He had to say
He had to go to Agastya and he had to get Sri Krishna Premamruta Stotra, right? Okay, I'm going to share all of them with you, the Kavacha and Stotra also, like Akshit asked, so I have to share that. I have to do that also. And after that, what did he do, Akshara?
After that, he went to the battlefield and I think he left his friend Akruta Vrana like far away from the battle, and then he fought with some kings, and I think one king's name was
Suchandra?
something. He was from
Suchandra.
Suchandra. And then he had protection from Bhadrakali, and
Bhadrakali.
so Parasurama did meditation on her, and Bhadrakali Mata she got mercy for him. I think that's how he defeated him, and he went to Manidvipa after that.
Excellent.
And then Parasurama cut off
ears of Kartavirya. And what is
he started crying.
And he started crying, correct. And he wanted to see Dattatreya there, but he could not see, right? How much ever he tried.
Because
But
he didn't do meditation before everything.
correct. And what is the astra that Parashurama kept in order to do samhara of Kartavirya Arjuna? Anybody remembers? Pashupatastra. Say that? Pashupatastra. And after that, what did Kartavirya Arjuna put on Parashurama? He kept a shula given by Dattatreya. No, sir, no, I did not make any questions so far. What are you talking about? I was sick. I was not feeling well, right? Anyways, anyway, now we are going to do it. So, after this, who came and revived Parashurama when he fainted?
Shiva.
Shiva. And now, where did Parashurama go after that?
He said
Where did he go? Kailasa. Okay, now we are going to start again. I'm going to tell briefly what happened there when he went to Kailasa, and Ganesha was there. He was trying to go inside, and Ganesha said, "Stop right there." Okay.
He resisted it but he spun him with trunk keys now.
Okay. I'm going to tell it briefly, and I need to see people's faces. Okay, I cannot talk to
briefly.
Okay. Now, when he stopped, Ganesha told some dharma sukshmas like you are not supposed to enter into you are not supposed to even look at your parents when they are alone, and it's not right to do that. All this kind of dharma sukshmas and some other dharma sukshmas also he told. And at that time, Parashurama now he became angry. He became angry and he said, "We were telling me I am like their son, and you are telling me all the dharma sukshmas go and tell somebody who do not know all these things." And he tried to, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I'm going to barge in and I'm going to have darshana of Shiva and Parvati. And as he was trying to go in, Ganapati got very, very mad and he held him with his trunk. Okay. And he made him go up and down, and all the 14 lokas, like above earth 7 lokas, below earth 7 lokas, all the lokas at the same time, ding, like this. He made him go. And Parashurama was like spinning. And he took him into a sarovar of water and he got him out and he kept him there again. And Parashurama was like, what is happening? And he opened his eyes and he saw his head is spinning. He is not able to understand what happened the same time. How come I am in every loka? I went to Goloka also and I went there also, and how come I what happened here? And he opened his eyes and saw, and Ganesha was sitting there like nothing happened. He was just sitting there. And he was like, oh my goodness. He held a parashu on his hand, in his hand, right? And he said, he held in his hand before, and he just threw at him. And now Ganapati immediately knew he had to, it is the parashu given by his father, and he is not supposed to humiliate it, because humiliating the weapon will humiliate his father. And then after that, Parashurama might put another weapon over that weapon, and that is not right. So that is the reason why he turned his head to the right and he gave his left tusk away. Okay, that is where we stop.
And then another tusk fell.
And that tusk fell down. Okay, and the Ganapati's tooth area, from that blood started flowing. Okay, don't ask me all these things like he is Paramatma. How come blood is coming under? Okay, this is a Leela. Okay. Leelas are actions that they do for some purpose. Okay, and earth, you know, when the tooth fell down onto the earth, they are in Kailasa. Remember the second Kailasa, which is 100,000 yojanas away from Brahmaloka. They are in that Kailasa. Okay, and earth, it fell onto the earth, and earth shook, and all the world shook with the tumultuous sound. And when Ganapati's tooth fell down, he became Ekadanta, and earth did not have the capability to carry that task. You cannot think of Ganapati as small Ganapati or this Ganapati or this Ganapati like that. He's like giant, actually speaking. Okay, but still they are like that. And there was a Kartikeya Swami who was there, who separated them when they were going from if you remember, battle of words to battle of wrestling. When they were about to go, Kartikeya separated them. Stop fighting like that, right? And Kartikeya did not understand what is happening. What? What happened? In 1 second, I just closed my eyes. He went into the world and came. This man, he threw the parachute, and the tooth fell down. All of this happened in a moment. And Kartikeya felt a little agitated. What is happening here? What is all this? How did this happen like that? And listening to the tumultuous sound, Parvati and Parameshwara also came out of their mandir. Till now, they were being alone, right? And now something is happening in the home. What happens? All parents will come out, right? Like that. They came out, and just like he rambam purato društva vakra tunda ekadantinam. When they came and saw blood is flowing from Ganapati's jaw, and not only that, he became Ekadanta also. So part of the tooth is not there. It's not there. It's only one is here, one is not here, and they are like, what happened? And Parvati Devi was agitated looking at that, and she saw that Parasurama was also there, and she was looking. Skanda told, Amma, like this, he came, and Parasurama came. He wanted to go in, and Ganapati told like this, and Parasurama told like this, and this happened, that happened, and immediately, in a moment, Ganapati held him with the trunk and did this, and then Parasurama threw the parachute, and that's it, Amma. I don't know how come all this happened. Like that, he was scared and he was explaining everything. And Parvati Amma got enraged with Parashurama. She got extreme anger. You come to my house, and when we are alone, you ask to have our darshan. And when my son said no, did you hit my son like that? Huh? And Shiva, actually, he came out. He also was there. He was looking. He was a little calm. He was like, oh, look at, oh, some blood is coming. Oh, let us do some first aid or something like that. He was like, oh, why don't we try to stop the flow of the blood or something like that? He was talking. Let us get Ashwini Devatas. Let us get Dhanvantari. I mean, they are all divine doctors, right? Okay. And Parvati Amma, she could not control the anger. Okay, now it will be like how our parents or your parents, they argue. It will be like that only here. Okay, and Parvati Amma said, you stop, Shiva. I am angry. I am very angry here. Why are you telling me to take it in a light manner to do some treatment? Are you not seeing the blunder he made? Look at Parashuram. Look at what he made. He came to Kailasa and he battled with my son. What are the beings in lokas are going to say tomorrow? Everybody in the whole wide world, what are they going to say tomorrow? Why are you being calm? And she actually knows everything. She is the mother of all the worlds. Okay, this is just a leela that they are showing us. Okay, remember that. See what your sishya. Okay, your sishya meaning your disciple. Bhargava Rama did to your son. Look at that. Are you understanding now? At least you should not go and give willy-nilly all the boons and all to everybody and go help everybody that you come across. We should not believe these humans. And Amma's manas got hurt. So she is behaving like a human right here. She is not able to control her anger here.
So human character did she get this time?
No. And listen. And Parashurama, because he had to lose a danta, that's why. And Parashurama also had a big battle and came here, and he was also showing similar kind of anger. Okay, he also did not control his anger. And you are the one, now she is telling, you are the one who told that he is equal to Skanda. You are the one who told, right? If you remember, in the previous, this thing, we told that Skanda Samo Bhava, you are like equal to Skanda to me, like that Shiva told to Parashurama, if you remember, when he visited Kailasa before. So you are the one who told he is equal to Skanda. Look, what if you were Dattaputra meaning adopted son. Dattaputra meaning adopted son. Look at what your adopted son did right now. He has a Vitala, please don't do that. It's distracting. See, he made our son Ekadanta. He made only one danta remain to him. What are you going to say to him? To this kind of person? Did you give boons to this kind of person? Did you help this kind of person? And he got great tejas and kavacham from you. You gave him Trailokya Vijay Kavacha, and you are the one who gave him. And there is fault in me also. I am the one who told you to give him. Okay, if you remember, she was as Durga with 100 hands sitting on his lap at that time, right? And Shiva actually took permission from her and gave the kavacha. But still, I should not have recommended you. Now I am also at fault. I should not have recommended you. He called you Guru, 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 and you are the Guru Swami. He got the Upadesha from you like that. And he went and killed Kartavirya Arjuna, accomplished his task. And after Karya Siddhi, one has to give Guru Dakshina, right? After what happens is, once you learn something from your gurus, okay, and you accomplish something, you have to give Guru Dakshina. Otherwise, whatever you learned from that Guru will not have any value. Okay, I mean, will not help you in your accomplishments. So you have to give Guru Dakshina. This is something which we will come across later also. After Karasiddhi, one has to give Guru Dakshina, right? So, Karasiddhi meaning accomplishment. After he accomplished his task, he has to give you something, offer you something. Look, he gave you such a good Guru Dakshina now. He take the tooth that fell off. It fell off, right? Of your son's tooth. Okay, that is your Guru Dakshina. Take that as your Guru Dakshina. Like that, she started saying, and take it. Is he a human being? Look at that. Look at him. He got advantages because of you. He got so many accomplishments because of you. He came to your home and he betrayed you. Look at that. Should he do that? Swami, you are Shiva. You are Shankara. Shankara meaning you are auspiciousness like that. You are not a normal one. You are now an accomplished one. Now she is saying this in a sarcastic tone. You are now an accomplished one. And you have a very good Sishya now. Okay. And okay, you kept him on your head. No, Parshurama, like that you brought him and you kept him on your head, saying, son, like that. I mean, Vatsa, oh my son, like that. Hope you learned your lesson. And Parvati Amma got so angry that you might think that, I should not, now Shiva is listening to all of this. He's not saying anything, just with a smile. He's like, like that. Parvati Amma is getting so angry. And he's like, from now onwards, don't ask me any kind of boons. He's thinking, if anyone wants to ask me any boons, ask her first, like that. He was just being patient and listening to everything. And it is all right. One thing, guys, it is all right to have an argument between husband and wife as long as it is depending on the matter, but not without intelligence. Just like that, you should not yell at each other. Nobody should yell at each other. Okay. Now, coming back. And now she is telling, I know that today also, Parvati Devi is telling that to Shiva. I know that today also you are going to take his side only, Shiva. I know that you are going to do that. There is no mistake in Parasurama. You are going to say that. You know what else you will say? Look at him. He did so much battle, which is very difficult, and came all the way here to have my darshan. You should have made him sit, gave him something to eat, and ask about how the battle happened, how did the yuddha happen, and all. You should have asked him. Instead of that, I know that is what you will say. You are partial towards your devotees now also. Even at this time also, you are so partial to your devotees. You don't want any family members. You don't even like your own family. Okay, she did not say like, you don't want any of your family members. You know what you can do? Keep protecting him and stay with him only here. Okay, you get married to him only. She even said this. She even said that you be married to him only. Okay, Parasurama, and you both stay here happily. Okay, you don't need me here. Okay, I am not going to stay here. I will take both of my kids. Look at Kartikeya. Look at him. He's so scared. Okay, seeing what happened, look at him. He's so scared. And I will go to my father's place taking my both kids. Like that, there it is more comfortable for us in the Himalayas. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, I will tell you one characteristic of Satpurushas. She is telling that Shiva is Satpurusha only. Okay, she is Satpurusha meaning he is a very, very good person. Person meaning Shiva is Paramatma. Here she is talking like a human. So that they treat other kids like Satpurusha's quality is, good people's quality is, they treat other kids also like their own kids. Okay, so she is telling they treat other kids also like their own kids. That is a good thing. And it should be there. But it is not right to hate your own kids. Okay, it's not right to hate your own kids. You know what you are doing? So far, this much thing has happened. Okay, I'm really upset with you. This much is happening over here. You did not say even one word asking Ganapati, oh, Ganapati, what happened? Is it paining for you? Are you hurt? Like that. Or to me, who is agitated and screaming like this, don't get agitated like that. Amma, I'll get the doctors, I'll get Ashwini Devatas, I'll get Dhanvantari. Don't worry, like that. Shh. Listen, that's Parvati Amma you're talking about. You are just being quiet. You are looking like you are going to do more anugraha to Parasurama. Look at you. It looks like when you look at Parasurama, you are looking at him with so much love. It feels like you are going to give him more boons, more anugraha towards him. Okay. At least with your words, can't you at least say some nice words out of the mouth to say nice things about to appease others, to make others to pacify others. Okay, this much happened here, and you are look at you. You are being sthanu. Sthanu, who one meaning is one who does not move at all. One who does not move in any manner.
It's the first meaning.
Emotional way. Also, why are you smiling like that? All this is happening in your home. How are you getting a smile? And how are you even getting a smile like that? And I am feeling sad because you did not even try to pacify any of your family members. Okay, I do not want all this. I will go to my parents' house. You humiliated me. Especially you humiliated my son also, Ganapati also. Like that. For that reason, I'm going to go. And Shiva was listening to all of this. Okay, Shiva was listening to all of this and he did not say one word. Okay, good one or bad one, nothing. Shiva was thinking about who is more experienced in this kind of problems. Who can come here and help me in solving this kind of problems? Okay, and he was saying, who is expert in solving these family problems? Those who has seen a lot more.
Maybe
Somebody might have been there who has seen a lot more about this, and they should have experience in this. Okay, one has the ability to solve these problems, and he was thinking of none other than Krishna Paramatma. Krishna Paramatma. Krishna has a lot of experience in these things. So Shiva thought of Radha Sameta Krishna. Okay, Bolo Sri Krishna Paramatma ki Jai. Okay, so now as soon as he thought Sri Krishna along with Radha, okay, and along with his friend Sri Dhamma, okay, he immediately appeared there from Goloka. He just appeared there from Goloka as soon as Shiva thought of him. And when he saw Krishna, whenever we say Krishna, say that Krishna. Okay, our difficulties will be removed. No, one thing we have to remember is no one had seen difficulties like Krishna. If you think about him, he was born in prison. And as soon as he was born, he was taken away to some other place.
Yeah, because he was.
But he was, yeah. But if you consider him as a normal human, and from days onwards, there were constantly attempts to kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. But still, he survived everything. He did so many things. Like if you consider him as a person, you cannot consider him as a person because he is a Paripurna Avatara. That's a different thing. But see, so Krishna is the only one who can remove us from all our difficulties. So Krishna has the one. And another thing is, Krishna has the capability of talking to everybody in such a manner. To everybody, he speaks in a different way. Okay, to you, he will speak differently. To me, he'll speak differently. In the way we want. He personalizes for each and every one of us like that. Okay, he personalizes for us. Listen. Okay, and he immediately, in order to make others feel better, this is very important here. Okay, please remember that he will talk to everyone in their own way in order to make them feel better. So immediately he appeared as Shiva thought of him and saying like, I'm here only, don't worry, like that. Okay, but he is the one who has a lot of love for his devotees. And you know how he was looking? If you remember, like the Sri Krishna Premamrita Stotra, okay, how we described there. Now here also he was wearing Ratna Keyuras with gemstone Keyuras and all, and he was looking like dark grey complexion like that, and with Makara Kundalas. Do you remember the crocodile kind of kundalas in near his earrings like that? And his clothes were looking like electricity. That means they were like bright white. Okay, they are not Pitambara here, I think. Okay, here they said it as bright electricity, which is like
So his color can be changed,
Yeah, but he was like more electrical, that kind of clothes he was wearing here. Okay, and he was wearing a nemali pincha. Okay, he was having a peacock feather here, and in his face he had a little concern. What happened? Why did you call me like that? That kind of concern. Okay, he appeared with that kind of face, and that Keshava along with Radha, Damodara, Srimanta, Aparajita, Jnana Samudra. That means he is going to show all these qualities here. Okay, he is rich with wealth and he cannot be defeated, never defeated, and he is the ocean of knowledge. Okay, he is going to show all these qualities. He can only be tied down with bhakti, but not anything else. Okay, all these qualities he is going to show in this story right now. So with these names, we worship him with his tejas. He was looking like he was drowning everyone else with his own tejas, and he appeared. And Sri Krishna Paramatma and Shiva became extremely happy seeing Sri Krishna. Shiva brought Sri Krishna and Radha Devi and said, "Come in, come in, come in, come in," like that. Made them sit on a Ratna Simhasana. Okay, he made them sit on a throne made of gemstones, and he did namaskara to them. And Parvati Amma also, she came there because Krishna is none other than her own Anna, right? So she came for the Anna, brother, big brother. Yeah. Okay. So she also came there along with her two sons. She also did namaskara to him and Radha Devi, and she made her kids also do namaskara to them. Okay, Ganapati and Skanda also, they did namaskara to Krishna and Radha. And Parasurama was very agitated looking at this. He was like, "What is happening? What did I do wrong? Like, unnecessary. What did I do wrong?" He knows what did you do wrong.
It's not agitation.
What is it?
It's confusing.
Thank you. Okay, he was very confused. Thank you, Vittal. Now that is how you help me all the time.
Agitation is anger.
Who cares? He was confused looking at all this, and he felt a lot of difficulty in his manas. And he said, "What is all this? I came for a darshan, and it became a battle. What did I do? Ayyo." And Parasurama fell at Parvati Amma's feet. Okay, he fell at Parvati Amma's feet and did namaskar. "I want you to travel with me into the story. I want you to imagine this happening in front of our eyes. Okay, please, that's very, very important." Parasurama fell at Parvati Amma's feet and he did namaskara. He was feeling very bad for what he did, and as he did namaskara. But Parvati Amma, she turned her face like that. What did she do? Like that. She turned her face, and then he was not getting up, and Parvati Amma did not even want to see his face. She's very angry with him. And then Jagannatha Krishna, Sri Krishna himself, he kept his hand on Parvati Amma's head like this. He said, "Parvati Amma, Parvati, what happened? Huh? What happened, Amma? Why are you so angry? Please reduce your anger a little. There are so many things that are going to happen from now onwards." Keeping that in mind, Krishna is speaking like this to Parvati. Okay, and here he says a beautiful verse. Asking her, and I just want you to listen to this because this is the first, this verse is from the Brahmanda Puranam, and this one has the same meter as we do the Mahishasura Mardini Stotram. So Krishna is the one who actually said this to Parvati in this kind of meter. Please listen to it. "अयिनगनन्दिनि निन्दितचन्द्रमुखित्वमिमं जमदग्निसुतं नयनिजहस्तसरोजसमर्पितमस्तकमङ्कमनन्तगुण भवभयहारिणि शम्भुविहारिणि कल्मषनाशिनि कुम्भिगते तव चरणे पतितं सततं कृतकिल्बिषमभ्यव देहि वरम्." Okay, he is, in order to pacify someone, you have to make others happy with your words, right? First, you have to say nice words about them. Yes or no? Right?
No.
First, we have to talk nicely about them. Okay, otherwise, why would you want them to reduce their anger and you love them so much? So, you have to talk to them in such a way. First, you have to praise them. So,
No,
that means, one, you give happiness to Parvatas. That means she is the Parvata Putri, right? She is born as Himalayas. Okay, so you give happiness to that, and look at your face. It's just like moon. Somebody comes and praises your face, obviously, without knowing, a smile will come onto our face. Yes or no? Right? Without knowing, we'll get, oh, look at it, you're so beautiful. Like that is it. That's it.
No,
that much
confusion will come
that
out.
much anger will go away, and like that you become happy.
No.
So like that. So so look at that. Look at this Jamadagni Sutta. Okay, you have such a beautiful face, like Chandra. That's such a pleasant, peaceful face. And you give happiness to all the mountains. And look at your hands; they are like lotuses. Okay. It's okay, Amma. Look at this Jamadagni's son. This Jamadagni's son is none other than Parasurama. Okay, and you are the one who removes the Bhava Bhaya. Bhava meaning Samsara Bhayam. We talked about this. If you remember, Bhava means being born. If you are born, you are dead. That is called Bhava Bhaya. So you remove the fears of those things. Okay, and you go along with Shiva. Okay, and you were like that. And you were, he fell at your feet, Amma. Come on. Huh? Come on, forgive him and give him some boons, Amma. Like that, he just said it in such a beautiful way, such a beautiful way.
That I didn't tell.
Hmm? And like that, and then he continued. He did not stop there. He gave. This is like in her praise, and now he is saying, "It's fine, Amma. He came all the way from there. Look at him. Look at him. Please show some look. He's just like your son, right? Whatever it is, forgive him. He fell at your feet and he did namaskara to you. He does not have any ahankara. He did not do the battle on purpose, right? Okay, so forgive him like that." And after that, he is going to explain. After that, he said, look, what I'm going to tell you. Now listen to this. Now, this is like lesson for all of us. Okay. All these are lessons for all of us. Every word that falls from Krishna's mouth. Okay. Every word that is saying. It's coming out from his mouth means it's all nectar.
From his ear.
Amrutam for us. Okay. Now he's saying, my words are Vedas. Obviously, right? We all know that. Krishna Paramatma's words are Vedas. He is Paramatma. And for that reason, you listen to those words which are equal to Vedas. Okay. So in Vedas, there are famous words saying, Vinayakaste Tanayo Mahatma Mahatam Mahan. Your son Ganapati is not a normal one. Why? Because he cannot be taken over by Kama. Kama meaning the desire. Krodha meaning extreme anger. Udvega meaning like you're getting emotional. He is not the one who can be taken over by that Kama, Krodha, or Udvega, desire or extreme anger or emotion. So it is told in Vedas. So those who want to conquer, lesson for us here is, those who want to conquer this desire or extreme anger and emotions, okay, they have to think of Ganesha in their manas. Okay, then they can conquer all of this. That is the lesson we have to learn here. Okay, then they can conquer all three of them. And now he's saying Bhamini. Bhamini meaning you call a lady like Bhamini, like that. That is a name. And in Vedas, Smrutis, Puranas, Samhitas, Ganapati namas are given a lot of special importance. And I'm going to remember them, and I'm going to tell you as how I remember them in the Vedas, how they came and all. And you also listen. It's not that you forgot. It's just that right now you are you are angry. So why don't you listen to them? So you will remember. Okay, he said. I'm going to say some verses and the meanings also along with it. प्रमथायां गणाये च नानारूपा महाबलाः तेषामीश स्वयं यस्मात् गणेश तेन कीर्तितः. So, Pramadhaganas. If you remember, today we covered that topic only in the Ganaadhyaksha. Pramadhaganas, they are exceedingly strong. He is the leader of those ganas. Hence, he got the name Ganesha. Okay, that is the first name. That is what is told. That the verse he told is that the first name is Ganesha, meaning he is the leader of the Pramadhaganas. Now, second, that is his first name. Now, second one is Bhutani cha bhavishyani vartamanani yani cha brahmandanyakhilan eva yasmin lambodarastatu. This is the second name of your son. Okay, they are not talking about the Shodasa Ganapati Stotra, but according in the Vedas, it means that all the Brahmandas that are gone, okay, all the Brahmandas, that means all the worlds that existed previously, okay, previously, and all the worlds that are existing right now, all the Brahmandas that are existing right now, and all the Brahmandas that are going to exist in the future. That means that are yet to come. You understand? Past, present, future. Okay, whatever the worlds and all existed, existing, as well as will exist in the future, all those worlds, they are existing in the stomach of your son. Hence the name Lambodara. If you guys remember, we covered Lambodara story, right, Akshara? Same thing, same meaning. That's what we told. So Lambodara. Okay, hence your son is also known as Lambodara. Not only that knowledge and all, but here he is only talking about the physical this thing. Internal meaning is not. Now, please stop. Now he's saying, Yasthiro deva yogena bhinnam samyojitam punaha gajasya sirasa devi tena prokto gajananaha. In the beginning, when we made him as a boy, Shiva removed his head and then replaced it with elephant's face. Hence, he got the name Gajanana. And we talked about why his head is getting replaced every time, right? The Aham has to go away and the Paramatma has to be there. That's the reason.
Born with an elephant head.
No, that is the reason why he comes out of Parvati all the time. Every time he comes like that because she will get a human kind of nature onto her. Remember how from the sweat she made once and how she did Vrata once and he got him as a boy once. He came how many times? If anybody can tell me. How many times he came so far? 16,000 times. Okay, 16,000 times he came onto the earth in different ways. So, and every time he came for one the other purpose. Hence, so many names. Hence, so many names. Okay, and now every time, but these are the qualities that he will have in whatever form he comes. These are the qualities he has to have. Okay, these are the features he has to have. You have to understand that. And now, okay, so Gajanana came. चतुर्थ्यामुदितश्चन्द्रो दर्पितशब्द आतुरः अनेन विधृतो भाले भालचन्द्रः भालचन्द्रः ततः स्मृतः. So on the fourth day, Chandra looked at him and laughed. Okay, Chandra actually looked at him and laughed. This story is yet to come. Okay, but one part of it we will talk about it here only. I think tomorrow only it will come. Chandra looked at him and laughed. And for that reason, he became, Parvati became angry and cursed him and he fell down. Chandra fell down. Okay. And Gajanana looked at him and he felt sorry for him. Oh, yo, Chandra, you fell down? Like that. He took him up and he kept him on his head. He kept Chandra on his head. It's so nice, right? And hence he got the name Bhalachandra. Or Bhalachandra. Both are. Okay, so this name is also famous in Puranas and Vedas. Now Krishna is telling this to Parvati. Don't forget that. Okay, and now Shaptah Pura Saptabhistu Munibhih Sankshayam Gataha Jata Veda Deepito Bhut Yena So Shurpakarnakaha. We covered this name, Shurpakarnakaha, right? But here, there we gave a different meanings. Here, Krishna is going to tell us Saptarshis meaning 7 sages. Okay, 7 sages. Saptarshis. Once they gave a curse to Agni that from that time onwards you cannot be burning anywhere in the worlds. Okay, because he looked at their wives, the Saptarshis wives. Okay, and he got, oh wow, look at them, they are so beautiful, like that. He felt for a minute Agni. And he knows that it is wrong. And as soon as he did that, he got cursed. As soon as. And so he stopped burning. And when he stopped burning, if Agni is not there, can anything happen in this world? Obviously not. So then Ganapati, he waved his big ears. Okay. Big ears, and because of the air that came from waving those ears, Agni started burning again. And hence
air make fire go away?
No. Sometimes it makes it burn also. You look at the forest fires, how do they burn? Because of the air. Okay, the air and Agni, they are friends. Together they will burn anything like that. And hence Ganapati got the name Shurpakarna. Okay, Shurpakarna. So that is one name. Another name, another meaning we learned is Shurpakarna, one who listens to only good stuff and leaves the bad stuff. Do you understand? Do you remember? And one who is the repository of the knowledge. Those are the names we learned. Shurpakarna. With Ganapati's grace, things are coming so nicely. Now, next one. Krishna is saying, Pura deva sure yuddhe pujito divishadganaihi vignam nivarayamasa vignesya tatah smrutah. Previously, in the Devasura Yuddha, there was a battle between Devas and Asuras. So many obstacles came at that time. And no matter how much everybody tried, the Devatas could not win the battle. They could not get any victory. So, at that time, your son is the one who removed all those obstacles, who removes all those obstacles. Generally, he is the one who removes all those obstacles. Hence, your son got the name Vighna Vinayaka. Say that? Vighna Vinayaka or Vighna Nashaka, like that. And now, next verse. Adhyayam devi ramena kutharena nipatya cha dasanam daivato bhadre ekadantah kruto munaha. Kutharam meaning axe. Now is coming our Ekadanta. Okay, in Vedas there is a name called Ekadanta. We have Ekadantaya vidmahe vakratundaya dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat, like that. That is the Ganesha Gayatri. We talked about Lambodharaya vidmahe vakratundaya dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat. There are several Gayatris. This is the famous one. And everyone has to see the Rupa of Ekadanta because it is told in the Vedas already. He has to become Ekadanta. And so far he is having two tasks. How will he become Ekadanta? He has to become Ekadanta in one way or the other. Now today, that Kuthara. Say that Kuthara. Kuthara meaning Parashu. Okay, Parashu. Okay, that is another name. Axe. Okay, thrown by Parasurama, went and broke one tooth of your son. That's what it happened. For that reason, that name also became meaningful. Now Ekadanta also became meaningful. Look at that. Now look. That's what. Now Krishna is how he is trying to appease, how he is trying to pacify Parvati Amma, his own sister. See how meaningful Krishna is talking, how he is doing that. Nothing. Now he is saying, nothing is in our hands. Parshurama made a mistake only to make those words meaningful. Only to make meaning of those Ekadanta. How will he become Ekadanta? It has to happen. So it just so happened that way. Parashurama did that. He is not independent in his actions. He did not act on his own. There is something, there is a Daivam. There is a Paramatma who is controlling everything, and because of him it happened like that. So everything happens with Paramatma's grace only. Daivadhinam Jagat Sarvam. Okay? And now, one more verse is there. Bhavishyat यथ पर्याये ब्रह्मणो हरवल्लभे वक्री भविष्यत्तुण्डत्वात् वक्रतुण्डो स्मृतः बुधिः. You say, it is not over yet, Amma. Parvati Talli, it is not over yet. Okay, you are thinking, you are crying for this only. Your son's trunk is going to become crooked and curved. It's going to become crooked and curved in the future. That's going to happen. Then your son will get the name Vakratunda. Say that? Vakratunda. No. Vakratunda meaning crooked trunk or curved trunk, like that. So you have to wait for that also. Then also don't get angry. Next time that some incident is going to happen which is going to make him Vakratunda, okay, which is going to make his trunk crooked, then also don't get angry, Amma. There is also, that is another story that is going to happen. So just remember this. Now I'm going to say some verses. Just remember, listen. एवं तवास्य पुत्रस्य सन्ति नामानि पार्वती स्मरणात् पापहारिणि त्रिकालानुगतान्यपि अस्मात् त्रयोदशि कल्पात् पूर्वस्मिन् दशमी भवे ममास्मै तु वरो दत्तः सर्वदेवाग्रपूजने जातकर्मादिसंस्कारे गर्भदानादिकेऽपि च यात्रायां च वाणिज्यादौ युद्धे देवार्चने शुभे. So all Ganapati namas, those 16 namas or the namas that we just talked about. Okay, now Krishna is saying this is the 13th kalpa. This happened during when? 13th kalpa. Okay, during some time. Okay, and in the 10th kalpa itself, now Krishna is saying to Parvati, in the 10th kalpa itself, I gave a boon to Ganapati. Okay, that before all the devatas pujas, you need to be worshipped first. So before performing any kind of activities and all kinds of activities, any kind and all kinds, we should think of Ganapati first. Okay, Jai Bolo Ganapati Swami ki Jai. Jai. Okay. And in order to get rid of all the sankashtas, any difficulties, and in order to accomplish any kind of task, okay, sankashta kamya siddhyartham pujayet yo gajananam. You have to think of gajanana, Ganapati. Tasya sarvani karyani siddhyanteva na samseha. Okay, if we do that, if you think of Ganesha before doing anything, all the tasks will be accomplished. And that is the boon given to him by me. I gave that boon to Ganapati. Krishna Paramatma himself is saying that to Parvati. This happened in the 13th Kalpa and he gave this boon in 10th Kalpa itself. Okay, like that. So when Krishna told all this, Parvati, Amma became very surprised. She acted very surprised. Oh, Avuna Anna. Oh, is that so, Anna? Like that. Is that so, my brother? Like that. Krishna made her remember all of this and looking at Parvati Amma. Now, Sanatani, now Radha Amma. Radha Amma is also there, right? Radha Devi. Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Like that. Okay? Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. So that Radha Amma, okay, she started saying, okay, you are now till now Shiva Parvati is like saying so much stuff to Shiva. Do you remember that all that happened? Okay, and she started saying, Parvati, you and Shiva are both like Prakriti and Purusha. You both are like Prakriti and Purusha. You might look separate, okay, but you both are same only. Okay, even you and me are also same. Now here comes the Parabrahma Tattva. Okay, Parabrahma Tattva. Even you and me means Radha Devi and Parvati Devi are also same only. There is no difference between you and me too. You are Vishnu. If you, Parvati, when you are in the Vishnu form, I am Radha. Okay, if I am in the Vishnu form, you are Radha. If you are in the Shiva form, then I am the Parvati. And when I am Parvati, you are Shiva. Okay, there is no difference in any of us. We are all one only. This is the Paramatma Tattva, right? Yes or no? You guys are understanding that? No confusions, right? Shivasya Hrudaya Vishnuhu Bhavatyaha Rupamastitaha. In Shiva's Hrudaya, there is Vishnu taking your form. In Shiva's Hrudaya, who is there? Vishnu is there in Parvati form. Are you understanding it? Vishnu is there, but in Parvati form like that. Whereas in Vishnu's Hrudaya, there is Shiva. Vishnu's Hrudaya also, there is Shiva. How? In Lakshmi's form. Yeah? In Radha Devi form. If you take Krishna form, like that. Okay, everything is one only. But they are just taking those forms just for the fun of it. And then said, that being said, now she's talking about Parasurama. That Parasurama is lying down there, right? He's doing namaskara, if you remember. Bichara. He is there lying down. And then she said, look at that Parasurama. Radha Devi is telling, 1 second, I'm waiting for Vithal to come. I'm waiting for Vithal to come. Give me 1. Okay, and now she is saying, Radha Devi, she is telling, this Parasurama, who is a Vaishnava. Vaishnava meaning Vishnu's devotee. Okay, who is none other than Vishnu, right? Parasurama is none other than Vishnu's incarnation. If you remember, in the Krishna Paramamrita Stotra, what happened during that time? Krishna's tejas entered into Parasurama. Right? Krishna's tejas entered into Parasurama, if you remember that. Now she is saying, there is no difference in Shiva and Vishnu. And she's saying, look at him. He's Vaishnava. He's a Shiva devotee. And Ganesha, look at Ganesha. He is none other than Shiva's form only, but he is a Vaishnava. He is a Vishnu's devotee. Right? If you remember, Ganapati is none other than Vishnu, who took the form of Ganapati. Remember that. Never forget that. Okay. And now she's saying, she took Ganapati closer to her. I want you to imagine this, guys. Please imagine. It takes you someplace. And she took Ganapati like this closer. Ganapati is like a big giant. So remember how big Radha Devi is. God only knows. We do not know that. So she took Ganapati closer to her. She kissed him on the forehead. Like that she did. And made him sit on his lap. So slowly rubbing on his cheek and said, what, son? Did you get hurt? No, dabba tagilinda. Is it hurting really bad? Did Parasurama hit you with his parashu? Oh, yo. Is it paining a lot, Kanna? Like that. She was doing when Radha Devi touched his cheek like that. Immediately as she touched him, you know what happened? As everyone was seeing, all that blood flowing, it immediately clotted and it appeared like nothing is there. It healed completely. Everything healed completely like that, just by Radha Devi's touch like that. She touched him like that and she healed. She was just saying nice words and he looked much beautiful, much more beautiful than before. Before he had two tasks like that. Now, without that, now everybody looked at him and said, he's now looking new and better. This is new and improved Ganesha, something like that. Okay, new and better. All that wound also healed and Parvati Amma became happy when her son's wound got healed. Ganesha got healed, she became happy and now her anger is gone. Her anger was gone. And she lifted Parasurama, who was lying there down. She lifted him. Come on, Kanna. Come on, get up. Like that, she lifted Parasurama now. Okay, now she knows that everything happens for a reason. No, she always knew that, but this has to happen. Because this particular story has a great phalashruti. You will get a result, great result by listening to this story, which I am going to tell you. Okay, she lifted him. Okay, and now she took Parasurama also closer to her and hugged him in such a way that she hugs her son. Parvati Abba hugged Parasurama now and kissed him on his forehead. Okay, and she made him also sit on her lap. Now Ganapati is sitting on whose lap? Ganapati is sitting on whose lap?
Radha.
Radha Devi's lap. Okay, Radha Devi's lap. And now Parasurama is sitting on whose lap? Parvati Amma's lap. Parvati Amma. I want you to imagine. Okay, Parvati Amma's lap. And now she please be quiet. Don't do that. Sit down and listen. Evam tayostu satkaram drishtva Rama Ganeshayoho Krshna skandam upakrushya swanke premnanyavesayat. Like that. She made him sit very, very with lot of love on her lap. And Parasurama was getting pampered by Parvati Amma. And Ganapati was getting pampered by Radha Amma. And Subramanya Swami was standing there, looking here and there. Who is going to take care of me? I am also not like. And remember, guys, they are not small kids like this, big. Okay, and now Sri Krishna himself, he himself, please, Vithal, please, Sri Krishna himself, he took Kartikeya onto his lap and he made him sit on his lap. Okay, Sri Krishna himself. And then Sri Krishna started pampering him. Now, Shambhu, our Shiva is the one. Now Shiva is like, oh, Ganapati is taken, Parasurama is taken, Skanda is taken, Parasurama is taken. I also want to take somebody. I also want to pamper somebody. And he looked at him. And so, along with Sri Krishna, a friend came, if you remember, Sridhama. Sridhama, who is going to be Kuchela when Krishna is going to be born. Okay, and then, so that Sridhama, he took him. Oh, Sridhama, come, like that. And he took him onto the lap. And look at them. I want you to imagine all four of them. Shiva, Parvati, Krishna, Radha. Radha's lap, Ganapati. Krishna's lap, Skanda, Subramanya Swami. Parvati's lap, Parasurama. Shiva's lap, Sridhama. Sitting there. If anybody can draw this picture, I would be amazingly happy. If you are very good at drawing. Okay. I want these kind of pictures because this is like family picture of all, what do you say? Siva Parivaara and Krishna Parivaara together. Everything. Krishna family. Parivaara meaning family. Okay. And now, so Sri Krishna, who always is with him, and now filled happiness. This story, like this, Sri Krishna Paramatma filled happiness in everyone's hearts of Shiva's Parivara. He resolved the conflict in home. And listening to this part, listening to this ghatta or part, okay, whenever there are a lot of conflicts happening and all, at that time, if they listen to this ghatta, their conflicts will be resolved. That is the result of listening to this part of this story. This Parashura, from Ganapati, the Krishna came and all these things, this story. And now Parasurama did Namaskara to Amma and he made an excellent stotra here. Excellent stotra. I don't know that one, so I'm not able to tell you yet. So Parvati Amma became very happy listening to that stotra and he also became very happy. And after that, Krishna Paramatma wanted to go and come back later and he said, Parasurama, now he's told Parasurama, there is one thing I want to tell you, Karna. He said, thinking of you, thinking that you have this much strength, do not show that your strength to everybody. Okay, you should not show your strength on everybody. That is wrong. You have to have daya, compassion towards weak ones. Okay, and those who are destitute and weak, remember, Heramba Ganapati like that. Okay, those who are destitute and weak, you have to show compassion. You have to show daya towards them. Okay, and love towards them. It is very important. And one should not never be cruel. Okay, do yoga sadhana and control your anger. He's saying them to control the anger. Control the anger, and I am giving you that anugraha. I'm going to give you anugraha. Like that, he also, there is no one equal to you in radiance, knowledge, and fame in these worlds. Okay, no, Krishna is giving that boon to whom? Parasurama now. Parasurama right now. Okay, so you be the best of all. I am giving you that anugraha. You are going to be the best of all. Like that, he said. And after that, Sri Krishna showered more love on Ganapati. And Radha Devi's face was also extremely pleasant. Yes, Radha Devi also, she was extremely pleasant looking at Parvati Amma's face and looking at Ganesha and Parasurama. She gave them also a boon. She gave both Ganesha and Parasurama. She looked at them. And this story of Ganesha and Parasurama, how he became Ekadanta, is also very, very auspicious story. And she gave them a boon. I'm going to tell the Sanskritam verse first. Sarvasya jagato vandyau duradharshau priyavahau madbhaktau cha viseshena bhavantau bhavatam sutau. Both of them are your sons. She's telling this to Parvati. And then now she's telling, if one who remembers both Parasurama and Ganesha, with Ganesha's smarana, okay, with like what happens is, if you remember Ganesha and Parashurama both, what happens is, with the Ganesha Smarana, your obstacles will be removed, right? Yes or no? With Ganesha Smarana, by remembering Ganesha, your obstacles. With Parashurama Smarana, by remembering Parashurama, you will get victory. What will you get? Victory. You will get Jayam. Okay, yeah. And if anyone starts their task by remembering Ganapati and Parashurama names, their task will be successful. Okay, their task will be successful. Like that, she blessed them. And then Parvati Amma asked Parashurama, okay, why don't you ask for a boon? Now Parvati Amma is saying to Parashurama, ask for a boon.
Hilarious right here. Hilarious.
No, it's not. That's how it is.
Yes.
Janmantara sahasreshu yeshu vrajamyaham Krishnayor bhavayor bhakto bhavishyamiti dehi me abhedena cha pashyami Krishnau chapi bhave tatha. So now Parashurama is asking, whatever births I take, how many ever births I take, doesn't matter. Give me bhakti towards both of you and both of them. Give me bhakti towards Parvati and Parameshwara and bhakti towards Krishna and Radha. Okay, I have to have bhakti towards them. Please bless me to have bhakti towards Radha, Krishna and Siva Parvati forever and always. Okay, this is what we should ask for. We should ask for bhakti towards everyone. And then Parvati Amma blessed him with that boon. Parvati Amma said, yes. And Radha Devi got very happy listening to the boon that he asked. And you know what she gave the boon? Chirajeevo Bhava. That means you become Chiranjeevi. That means you will live forever.
Immortal.
When somebody asks
Immortal.
that kind of boon, so who gave Parasurama the boon of becoming Chirajeevi? Radha. That is why when we are saying verses every the Chiranjeevi, Sapta Chiranjeevi Shloka, you will come across Parasurama name because of Radha Devi. Radha Devi is the one who gave the boon of becoming Chirajeevi. So Radhe Krishna. Radhe Krishna. Say that. Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Jai Bolo Radha Mata ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Everybody has
Jai. Everyone became happy. And Shiva also did some anugraha to Parashurama. He said, son, you are my devotee. Okay, whatever happened in the end, it ended all well. He was he was getting
Don't get married, but for some reason the ending feels like the end of Shrek movie.
No, it's not. It did not end. Where would I go? Where would I go if she becomes angry and goes to Himalayas? I gave you a boon. I gave you a boon that, what did the boon? That he will fulfill his oath. Remember? What is his oath? Anybody remembers his oath?
Kill kings all. He will go around the earth 21 times and kill all the kings.
Go around the earth 21 times and kill all the bad kings. Kings. So this is going to be accomplished. I gave you the vara, I gave you the boon, so it will be accomplished. So that is the truth. There is no way it is going to happen otherwise. And I gave you my tejas also. Like that, he blessed him. And Sri Krishna Paramatma said that the task he came for has been accomplished now, right? He came for the purpose of resolving the conflict, and it's accomplished, and left for Goloka along with Radha and Sri Rama. He went. And then Parasurama also did namaskaram to Parvati, Shiva, and he did pradakshina to them. What did he do? Pradakshina to them. And he made friendship with Ganapati and Skanda. Hey, we both are friends. We are not going to fight anymore like that.
Why do you say it with me?
No, I just say Ganapati and Skanda are like Ganapati and Skanda. And he will go and come back. Okay, and then said, I will go and come back. And he left for his home. Okay. Okay, that is where we will stop for today. Okay, we are not doing any Atma Gunas again, I guess, today.
Hey.
Okay, because we went too far.
Yeah.
Or you want to do one Atma Guna? What do you want to do?
Write this one.
Huh? You are not going to say anything, Akshara, are you? Huh? Okay, that's such a beautiful story, guys. Such a beautiful story. Listen to it again. Listen to it again also. It's amazing story. Okay, but I mean, try to remember it. Okay, and Atma Gunas, we talked about 4 Atma Gunas. We will talk about the 5th Atma Guna maybe tomorrow. We will do that again. Okay, now let us go. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar. See you tomorrow. Beautiful story, right? Beautiful story. Yeah. Listen to that stuff that happened before also.